We're
Oh
live
my
everywhere now.
God, where are we?
We're everywhere apparently.
What? Why are we everywhere, Chris? What's going
What are you
on? It's
typing up, dude?
Sunday. Shouldn't we be Sunday? Shouldn't we be sleeping?
Or some religious people might be at church, but yeah, generally I would be in bed at this time, not sleeping, just cuddling and looking at my phone and
Making out with your dog.
no, I mean dog sleeps on the floor with on his bed in the floor. Like big dogs had those pointy claws, and so
Hmm.
if you go if I want to cuddle him, I have to like spoon him. He can be facing with this pointiness.
It's
But it's fun.
understandable.
Yeah.
My dog kind of like jumps up on the end of the bed and sleeps at her feet, and then he's like, because we roll around a lot in our sleep,
Mhm.
then he'll be like, "All right, f this stuff," and then he'll go underneath the bed. He
Yeah,
has a nice
Alistair.
routine there.
Alistair's a cutie pie, man. He's a. Every time I see him, I just want to pick him up and take him home with me, but I can't because it's your dog.
That's weird. Why are you trying to steal my dog, bro?
Because he's cute as fuck. That's why.
Everybody, Chris is trying to steal my dog. So if my dog ever comes missing, we know exactly
Mm.
where to go. Right, right to your
What's my
house.
what's my address? Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
You want me to say it? You want me to say it?
No. No.
Four
123 Main
seven.
Street. Not even close. But
I know it's not close. It's saved in my phone, dude. I have a folder. I have a folder with literally just like important people's addresses that I send mail to.
okay, fair enough. Uh,
'Cause
so
I forget all that stuff.
sorry guys. Me and Neil had scheduling issues getting this on Thursdays this week. I think next week we're doing on the weekend too, right?
Yeah, because next Thursday I have another concert I'm working. Can't remember what it is. What other concert am I working? I know. This week was just I had to go to the casino in front of where America was playing. You know America, right?
Yeah, the
Horse
band
in their
America.
name. Yeah. Tonight I'm working Kaleo concert, and then on Thursday of next week it is some band named Sun 41.
Oh, some 41. Who's playing with them?
Sun.
Not some.
He misspelled it, but it's Sum 41. Bowling for Soup and Less Than Jake.
Uh-huh.
That's next
Oh yeah,
Thursday.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
I
Jake.
know a
Man.
lot of people have been wanting those tickets.
All
And we were like,
all those bands have been around fucking ever. I think Bowling for Soup been around since 1993.
Jeez,
I think
you remember 1993?
I was less than 10 years old. I was like 7 years old in 1993. So
Wow, 1993, dude. I was
yeah.
13 years old. I think I was working already. I think I was working as a dishwasher
Oh yeah, they let you do they let you do that
in a
back then.
bar.
Yeah, they let you do that shit
In a
back then.
bar. I was a dishwasher in a bar, man. I was a very young age, and they wonder why I like hanging out at pubs all the time. You know what reminds me of my childhood? When I can hear awesome theme music.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, this is a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today we got two movies out there in the streaming world for you to watch because there's just nothing that came to the movie theater this weekend. Last weekend, but
this coming weekend we're kind of full.
Yeah. But this weekend now we're back to being full. But last weekend we went to the movies. So we went to the streaming networks. First, we are going to be reviewing Joey King's new movie, The Princess.
I'm tired of you guys not listening to me. I just want to go back to Yeshiva and be with my friends, and I am sick and tired of Tucker always teasing me about Jesse. Now everyone will know who I am.
So you shaved your head?
Sweetie, your
Your
beautiful
beautiful hair?
You said that I would still be pretty even if I shaved my head. What?
No, completely out of context.
What are you talking about?
I was talking about the Orthodox wig thing.
Okay, that's Joey King actually.
I thought it was funny because I think she actually shaved her head for like the act, and she would which is a great movie show or whatever series on Hulu as well. Really great, and so I think they were just playing on that so she didn't have to wear the wig. I think the whole time.
That's funny. That's funny.
Then also co-starring in the movie.
Yeah, with this
Olga Kurylenko.
Olga Kurylenko.
Yep.
I'm your wife. I don't know what happened, but you're not who you think you are. Jack, we were here. You asked me to meet you. Brought me out on top of the world. I could tell you were nervous that day. He was right here, Jack. You said, look through here. And I'll show you the future.
It's from Oblivion. Like what, 10 years ago?
You know, it was her and Tom Cruise. I mean, she's been in some badass movies.
Dude.
Hitman to Quantum Solace.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about her a little bit as well. Then one of my favorite guys of all time, Mr. Dominic Cooper.
This power, I think I've been given it to find your father. God, tell me, am I on the right path? All I ever wanted was to serve you. Please. I don't even know what to call you.
We call him Pompadour.
That's from The Preacher, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. That is the inbred child. You're going to learn more about that. And then, of course, playing the king is Ed Stoppard.
No. Listen. I've been thinking.
Oh, really? That's a change.
You know what we do? We use psychology.
We use what?
We leave the money and the watch on the table. And we cover it like this, in full view.
Are you stupid?
The Germans will search high and low. I promise you, they'll never notice.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Of course they'll notice it.
That's from The Pianist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I think, yeah. Isn't that from The Pianist or is that from the violin?
It's from The Pianist. It's the one with Adrian Brody. Yeah.
And then the second movie we're doing this week is an animated feature, The Bad Guys, featuring one of the coolest dudes in the entire world, Mr. Sam Rockwell.
So a little about me. Who am I and why am I here talking to a bunch of little titty grabbers instead of leading my men into battle towards glorious death? Great question. I've asked it myself every day since Operation Screw Up, where I lost a perfectly good eye in a totally preventable enemy attack. And according to my superiors, you need 2 eyes to be a meaningful part of the war effort. Can 2-eyed people do this?
Yeah, that's from one of your favorites.
Jojo Rabbit!
Yeah,
Still one of the best movies ever, guys. If you have not seen Jojo Rabbit, you need to go see Jojo Rabbit.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
And then also co-starring in the movie with him is the one, the only, the godfather of podcasting himself, Mr. Mark Maron.
And now, like, you know, people you know for years are coming out as Trump voters. Like, they were hedging their bets for a while, but now they're like, nothing is okay to admit to my friends. People you've known forever. They're like, yeah, I voted for him. And then that first thought is like, well, now I got a decision to make. The fuck do I do with you now? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that to everybody? Well, come on. You knew I was a Republican. I just voted party line. It was, both of them were bad. I wasn't going to vote for her. She was a crook. Was she a crook, or was she just a nice older lady that didn't understand her phone?
Okay. Yeah, this Maron, God, these stand-ups so good, dude.
Mark Maron's one of the best stand-ups of all time, and his podcast is WTF What the Fuck. If you guys want,
it's required listening. If you're a podcast listener, it's required listening. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Then one of my favorite sitcom stars, I guess he was a sitcom star, but one of my favorite comedic actors is in this as well. Richard Ayoade. Ayoade.
I'm seeing Ayoade in my head. What's
really? Because right now in my head it is saying Richard Ayoade.
I'm seeing. Okay, that's what you're seeing in your head, but that's what
that's what it says. That's what it says. It's how it's pronounced.
Okay.
Hello, Roy speaking.
What? Moss? You're still concussed. You need to see the doctor.
Who is this? Roy? Wait, it couldn't be Roy. I'm Roy.
Look, what does IT mean?
What?
IT, what does it mean? Someone's just asked me.
You don't know what it means?
No, I never thought to ask.
This must be Jen.
Yes.
Hello, Jen.
Hello.
How may I help you?
Oh, tell me what IT means.
Absolutely.
Well?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
That's from the IT crowd.
Yeah, I love that show. That's one of my favorite back shows to go on. And also featuring in this movie as well is Zazie Beetz.
2 days ago, I was watching a young woman who happened to have a big poop clogging her toilet.
Oh, I like the premise. Go on.
So she kept trying to flush it, but it would just stay there until she brought a guy to her apartment. And of course, the first thing he wanted to do was use her bathroom. And so she freaked out and she was like, just give me a minute. She ran in there, she locked the door, she opens a new toothbrush, and then she begins to rub that gigantic mass of poop. And she rubs it and rubs it and rubs it until the bowl is sparkling clean. Later on, they were spooning, and he whispers in her ear, "Babe, thank you so much for leaving me that toothbrush. I really love the soft ones."
That's from 9 Days. I saw that in theaters like a year ago.
Dude.
Yeah. Have you seen that one? It came out like last year. Yeah. I saw it's something we didn't do for the show, but I saw it in theaters. And I was pretty impressed by it. So.
Other people in this movie: Awkwafina, Craig Robinson, Anthony Ramis, Lily Singh, Barbara Goodson. I mean, this is going to be a good movie to talk about. The bad guys. We're talking about. Chris, where are we available at?
You find us on movies. Or you find us on movies on Suck.net. We're on Facebook at Facebook.com/movies on Suck podcast. We're on Twitter, MDS Podcast. We're on Instagram, MDS Podcast. You can find us on Bonfire shirts with Movies Don't Suck stuff and some stuff that Neil made it. So we go to bonfire.com, search Movies Don't Suck and something to do. We're also on Twitch at MDS Podcast. You can find us on YouTube, search Movies Don't Suck and something to do podcast. And we're on all stream platforms. So you find podcasts and Movies Don't Suck and something to do.
Excellent. And if you have a small business, we want to advertise for you. We advertise for our friends and small businesses all around the United States, just like we are today with the wonderful, the awesome. Yes, that's right. It's right in Chris's backyard. It is Reroll Tavern. Reroll Tavern. Do you know Reroll Tavern? You ever go to Reroll?
I haven't had a chance to go yet, but I do know it's maybe run by a
it's
different
literally
Edward.
blocks away from where I used to live too. So
Oh,
it would
yeah.
have been the same distance as
You
his
just walked,
other
yeah.
as his
Yeah.
other bar was. Now Reroll Tavern. Imagine a bar where everyone knows your name and your character's name. A place where discussing your Dungeons and Dragons group is the conversation starter, where laughing over a golden pint and a ridiculous card game is par for the course, and where connecting and reconnecting over a game of Connect 4 is norm. Now featuring unlimited board gaming, endless role-playing adventure, delicious specialty drinks, and passionate staff. Reroll Tavern is a place to connect with friends and family through the magic of cocktails, conversation, and competition. You can enjoy over their 500 plus board games and the RPG collection all night for just $5 pay-to-play fee. Or you can get a free access with your membership if you have a membership with Reroll. Now, Reroll is cool. Look at this place, man. Look at that.
I love it.
Yeah, like it is mad. Oops, wrong picture. Yeah. There's look at all the board games, dude. I just want that in my house.
They're so neatly stacked, dude. I love that.
There's a guy with a drink. Yay, drinks. But literally, Reroll Tavern. We've known the owner forever. Edward, he's one of our friends, or one of the owners.
Back in episode 50 of the show, we did a podcast with him. Yeah.
Yes, we did, Chris. And then he kicked us out and told us never to return. He is located at 2368 Armour Road, Kansas City, Missouri, 64116. Or you can go find information at Reroll Tavern on Facebook or rerolltavern.com.
Yeah, and
love that guy.
If you're in there, you also go down the street to Screenland Armor. You know?
Oh yeah, Screenland Armor is right next to it as well, which is one of his partners.
Yeah,
so
I fucking love Screenland Armor, dude. Catch a movie, stay late, and go play some games. You know, it's all good times.
Don't you get drunk there all the time, and they had to kick you out one time because that thing you did?
Well, no, but every time I'm there for Panic Fest, they do recognize me. You know, so it's nice to have good times. I like going there. But man, we have some movies to talk to.
What?
We have movies to talk today, and lots of San Diego Comic-Con news.
Yeah, Comic-Con news, which we'll get to after the first movie, because to be honest, I made a news segment, but then I realized, oh yeah, it's Comic-Con weekend.
Yeah.
All my news means nothing anymore. So
we need to get press passes for that, you and I, so we can go every year.
Comic-Con? Anytime. I don't know if they'll invite us. I think you gotta have over 10,000 followers, dude. Or 20,000 or something.
They gotta help out the indie podcasters, dude.
Help us out, Comic-Con. Send us to
I'll beg again, like I did for Panic Fest.
Dude, I would totally go. I would totally go to San Diego Comic-Con. That is besides going to WrestleMania, that's my other big event I've ever wanted to go to.
Yeah,
dude. And there's only one place I want to be on Saturday night.
Yeah. Okay.
Hall H. Hall H, dude. You don't know Hall H?
Tell me what Hall H is. I'm sure you
know.
Hall
H is where the big thing always gets announced.
Oh, so Marvel was in Hall H this last week, yesterday? Okay.
Which Comic-Con, this is the first time Comic-Con has been around in 3 years. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah. They had to shut down for the pandemic. I'm glad it happened.
Yeah.
Honestly. I got to say, man, last night when I was just hanging out, I got 6 text messages from you in a row, and they're all trailers for shit that's coming out.
All trailers. I was my thought was, well, I'm going to talk about all these, at least have these so you can look at these and not be like, okay, go look at the trailer. Go look at the trailer. Go look at the trailer. No, I'll just send you all the trailers.
Yeah, that's fine.
I tried to send you another trailer, but the meth head just wouldn't get out.
Yeah.
I get it. It's called a pun.
Yeah, I got you.
It was punny.
I think I'm ready to talk about the princess.
You want to talk about the princess?
Yeah, the princess.
Princess.
It's a 2022 movie released on Hulu, directed by Lee Van Kitt. He directed stuff like The Requiem, The Astral, a bunch of foreign films. This is his first almost one of his first all English features. This stars Joey King as the titular princess.
I'm tired of you guys not listening to me.
That's also Olga Kurylenko as Moira.
I'm your wife. I don't know what happened.
Also, Alex Reed is the queen. Ed Stoppard as the king.
This power.
Oh, sorry.
No. Listen. I've been thinking.
Oh, really? That's a change.
You know.
We also got Dominic Cooper as Julius.
This power. I think I've been given it to find your father.
Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this one, man?
There's a storyline.
Yeah, there is always a storyline.
When a strong-willed princess refuses to weed to the cruel sociopath, she is kidnapped and locked in a remote tower of her father's castle. With her vindictive suitor intent on taking her father's throne, the princess must save the kingdom. All right, let me start on this one. I got this one. Are you
go
ready?
ahead.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I can sum this whole movie up in like one sentence.
Okay.
Medieval John Wick.
Yeah, I would call it medieval the Raid.
Raid. What's Raid? I never heard of that.
The Raid Redemption.
Is this a movie?
Yes, yes, of course it's a movie. The Raid Redemption. Because like that was a lot like every level he'd fight fuck folks and get above, but it's going down as opposed to going up. This is martial arts.
There's a movie called The Raid of Redemption, and I've never heard of it.
Just the Raid Redemption, and you've definitely heard it.
I'd have to look it up, bro. But anyway, continue.
Please tell me you're joking, dude. This is a movie. Dude, this movie is right up your alley. I swear to God, like right up your alley. Right up your alley. You love the Raid Redemption like I do.
Oh, okay, I get that. Okay,
Yeah,
that's like the tower. I'd say more like Dread. I was trying to give examples of movies people would know, but that's okay.
People should know the Raid Redemption. People should know. It's an amazing movie.
Okay. Just because people should know, Chris, doesn't mean they do know.
But I know, but I'm saying you and I think we have a responsibility.
Everybody should know about Psycho Goreman. Guess what? A lot of people don't know about Psycho Gore.
It's on Shudder, guys. Psycho Man's on Shudder.
Okay, but anyway, so to compare this to a movie that people have seen, it would be like John Wick. It would be a John Wick Dread kind of thing, or literally, I don't think we get a word out of Joey King.
For the
character,
first
the
like
princess.
30 minutes, maybe.
First 30 minutes, we just get grunts because she just literally is kicking some major fucking ass.
Yeah. I can't imagine the physicality it went on to doing this movie because
you ready for the physicality? Oh yeah, listen to this. Movie fact number one regarding stunts: Joey King did about 85 to 90% of what you see in the movie. She trained to wield a sword, throw a punch, and get right back up from after taking a hit.
Oh man,
That's badass. And she got engaged during this time.
That's
she's engaged to?
Who?
The director from The Act.
Who's that?
I knew you were going to ask that, bastard.
God damn it! Right?
I didn't look it up. That's my bad. I'll look up the director's name right now.
Right.
The director is your face.
Mm-hmm. So this movie is all about the ass kicking. There's that's what it's for. Like, you don't need like a super strong story or emotional punch when you got this shit going on. Like John Wick had a pretty simple story. John Wick is a terrorist assassin. Some folks killed his dog, and he just went fucking ape shit on people.
Right.
That's all we need to know about this movie. In this movie, all you know is the princess was supposed to be wed to a bad person who doesn't like the king, right? So it's that's all you need to know. Joey King's gonna go around kicking some ass. It's kind of hard to spoil the film because you need to see it, But other than that, man, I liked the princess just fine. It was cool. It was a good movie.
Anasaka, I can't even say his last name.
Okay,
right? But anyway, this movie was like very kick-ass. Like this is a hard R violent action movie, it is just crazy. Like right out the gate, you're just like they just like, oh, here's a sleeping princess, and then she gets up and starts slaughtering people. They give you an idea of why she's doing it, and then like as the movie goes on, you get the whole picture.
You understand why she is such an ass kicker.
Like you go through everything, and it'll tell you the story of the princess. But the beginning, right from the get go, it's like if a movie just woke up, like was following the life of Jackie Chan. Like it was like she just got crazy. There's this one scene where she's like flipping around like 2 swords at the same time, fighting like 10 people. Like it was insane. And I'm like, yeah, this is medieval John Wick. This is what it is.
Yeah.
It's
You definitely do like a RPG campaign like this. So,
oh, dude, definitely. Like
so
this should be the prequel to the Dungeons and Dragons movies coming out.
You guys know Joey King also. Joey King was in the Conjuring for one of those places. And
as a little girl, she was in The Conjuring. She was in The Kissing Booth 1, 2, and 3. She's the in between, and her major thing is, of course, as Gypsy Rose in The Act, which everybody saw that. Everybody saw The Act.
Yeah.
Like that show was like #1 for 17 years during the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, this miniseries really did a thing. Also, this stars Olga Kurylenko. You guys have seen her in fucking everything. She's badass. She's been in. She was the Bond girl in Quantum of Solace. Like you said, Hitman. She's been around forever. She's great.
One of my favorite people too, Dominic Cooper. Man, he plays bad guy like there is no way to play a bad guy.
He just has an evil face, right?
Right? Boy, he played a really good badass in the Preacher series. I'm a huge fan of him as Preacher. Jesse Custer.
I will say this is perfectly cast. I'll say that.
This movie was just everybody did their part. It was exactly what it needed to be. Is this going to win any Oscars? No. Is this going to win any awards? Probably not. If they do, it's going to be for stunt work and
in like fight scenes, choreography.
Yeah, choreography, maybe costumes, because the costumes were pretty badass. But besides that, no, this is not gonna be a tearjerker. This ain't gonna be one of those where you're gonna afterwards be like, I can't believe that happened in this movie. No, this is one of those movies that you're going to see because Joey King kicks all the fucking ass. She just kicks everyone's ass.
This holds you until chapter 4 of John Wick.
Yeah, this is chapter -12 of John Wick. This is where the assassins learn how to be an assassin. And I mean, again, it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's like you said, it's pretty drop in the bucket, but it's good. I liked it.
Yeah, I only got a couple of quotes. Like we said, there's not a lot of talking in this movie.
Yeah, like there's just ass kicking, like a lot of it, and there'll be there's scenes where I was like, oh, or like, oh, that had her sort of stuff,
There's a lot of scenes like it's man, death, people die, people die
all the time.
People get their hearts ripped out. People get their throats ripped out. It's just
you're
great.
Gonna see it's
great action.
You're gonna see some gore. Yeah, you're gonna see some gore.
All right, let's do a couple quotes. We'll get our numbers and move on. Couple quotes. I've never been this close to a princess before. Well, there's a reason for that. A true warrior isn't defined by how she fights, but what she fights for. Who exactly holds power in this kingdom? Who are you? Well, I'm the princess. Duh. All you had to do is accept a ring. Why go through this mess? I was born this way. No, you were born to be my wife. I will never stop until I am standing over your corpse and holding in my well-manicured hand your still beating heart. The real power comes from your heart, not your blade. The sword doesn't belong to you. Oh, looks like you got me to the altar after all. And today, a heir to the kingdom was born. That's it. That's literally all I had because there's not much right now.
My score on this is like a 3.5. It's fine. Again, regular critics are not gonna like it because they're like, this is a story. What's the story? I'm like, I didn't care there wasn't a story. I like the ass kicking.
The ass kicking was worth this movie, man. It was a good, fun movie. I'm gonna get a little higher than you. I'm gonna go like a 3.8 because of the ass kicking. because the
Okay.
ass kicking was because how often do you see medieval ass kicking? That's good.
By a woman in that. Like,
By
it
a
was
woman, medieval
it's a-
fucking ass kicking.
it's a feminist exploitation movie. You know, like what I mean, like just kill, I enjoyed it. Like I did the action, like the fight scenes were worth the like watching it. You know, so I was into that. You know,
Yeah, I was really, really into this movie. Like, as soon as I sat down and watched it, I was because at first I was like, I don't know if I'm really going to be really into this that much, and then all of a sudden I was like, okay, oh, never mind, I'm good, I'm in, I'm in. Let's watch this. And
so if you guys want to watch it, it's on Hulu in the U.S. Everywhere else, I think other countries have different avenues of watching it, but you can see it almost anywhere. So like, yeah.
It's very available.
Yeah.
All right. So the critic score.
Oh, so what do you guess the audience score on this one is?
I'm gonna give it a 78%.
44%.
On Rotten Tomatoes, it's 44%.
Yep.
No consensus or anything.
No, not for the audience, but there's one for the critics. We did this critics
The
one. This one.
critics. Oh my god! If the audience went 44, then I'm guessing the critics went 38.
59. They were a little bit higher.
Oh, they went higher. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. What was their reasoning on this?
Joey King is a credible action star in The Princess, but she deserves a better kingdom than this uneven vehicle that gets weighed down by a clunky script and shabby production values. We talked about we don't need a really strong script with this one. We just need a reason for Joey King to kick ass, and we got that.
Dude, I can't wait till she kicks ass again. So hopefully, it's not at her wedding. You know.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Hopefully, her wedding guests don't have to be frightened by the princess.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she.
Yeah, I mean, I watched this like I think Tuesday after work, last Tuesday after work. So, yeah, I got movies out of the way quick this week. I don't know why. I had a few free nights early in the week, and then the rest of the week
I was kind of resting up, man. I'm not gonna lie. My weeks have been just so insane that it's I just been going. You know.
And then you have a day to lay down, sort of. It's not my fault. You have a day to lay down and play video games and watch movies.
Oh, dude, I literally there's one day I just laid there and played video games. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to do work. I didn't want to do anything.
What you been playing lately?
Well, I just finished up, like I said, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wind. I beat that. I went back and I re-uploaded Red Dead Redemption. Did a couple of minutes in that. Part 2, by the way.
Yeah.
Then I played a little bit of the Guardians of the Galaxy game for about like I got to give that a good hour or two.
Yeah.
But then the game I've been playing because I just bought it last week is WWE 2K22.
I've heard really good things about it. I heard.
I know some people are like really complaining about it, and I was like, I don't know what there's to complain about. There's a good story mode. There's a good wrestler. Like you follow one certain wrestler's career. That was good. Like there's a general manager mode where you get money and you decide on who's going to play wrestle on shows.
And you get to build your own fucking wrestler. I mean, what else could you want?
Yeah, the create a character mode is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, ridiculous. I'm just like, I don't know who's complaining about this game, but whatever, man. Maybe I shouldn't review video games.
Something that was released last week, I've been playing a lot of Stray, which is just your cat. And you're just going through, you're just a cat in like a cyberpunk type world. And you're just,
all right.
It's cute.
At this time, Chris, I think it's time to do the news. This is the Movies That Don't Suck in Something News, where I tell Chris a bunch of cool stuff and act like he cares, and we're going to sit here and talk about it.
I mean, some of that acting will be legit caredness. I'll actually care about. Okay.
But this first one, Chris, let's just be honest.
Okay.
This is Sunday when we're recording this is Sunday of the San Diego Comic-Con. So that means everything big came out last night. So first, let's put us in the right place.
Okay.
Let's put us in the right place. You ready?
Okay, listen. I'm ready.
All right. So now we're in Comic-Con.
Okay, yeah.
See this at the whole of the Comic-Con.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk Comic-Con news. The big things that came out of this week so far. So there's still Sunday, which we'll get to this week when we do the next news segment. First thing first, especially for me and Chris, I sent this one to you. I think this was the first trailer I sent to you. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
It looks like it might actually be a good movie.
There have already been 2 really bad Dungeons and Dragons movies now, and both of them were really bad. I mean, like bad. And but this one actually looks pretty cool. Like this Dungeons and Dragons movie looks like what I got from the trailer was that it's like a group of thieves. They stole the wrong thing, and then they got to put a group together of it looks like they get a warrior or a barbarian, like a bard, a mage, like they actually put together a group to go after the baddie, which I can't wait. I'm very excited for the Giants.
Yeah, when I saw Chris Pine was in it, I'm like, okay, so they put some money in this. they actually wanted to be good.
The money's there. Awesome. All right. Also coming out of this week at San Diego Comic-Con, Lord of the Rings, The Ring of Power's new trailer, extended trailer. Now, I sent that one to you as well. What did you think about the new Lord of the Rings trailer? Because I wasn't about this show. I saw that trailer. Now I think I'm excited for the show as well.
Yeah, it looks really good too. A lot of times they'll just put out something right away. It's really working on this, so I'm really looking forward to watching it. I'm definitely gonna check it out for sure now. I wasn't excited.
Yeah, dude. They released a bunch of information came out of the Lord of the Rings, and again, you guys can go look all this stuff up. I'm not gonna go through every freaking detail of these because the news segment will be 3.5 hours long. Again, Spider-Man freshman year has been moved to 2024, and Charlie Cox is going to be involved. If you don't know who Charlie Cox is, he's the one that played Daredevil in the Daredevil series on Netflix.
Yeah.
So that's a good, awesome thing coming out. What If season 2 said that the show won't air until early 2023, but What If season 2 is coming out. They're already announced a season 2 of X-Men 97. We haven't even seen X-Men 97 season 1 yet. They already gave the green light for season 2. They already like, you know what? We agree with it already. Season 1 still not going to be landing until Disney Plus until 2023. Also, we got trailers for I Am Groot, which is a short TV series coming out as well. That's going to be on Disney Plus.
I'll be all about
a lot
that.
of Marvel stuff right now. Yeah. They gave us the first details about the Marvel Zombies, the show, which it'll have a bunch of zombie versions of like Hawkeye, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Wanda, and all the above. But they'll be facing off Yelena Belvella, which is, White Widow, if you want to call it that, Kate Bishop, the Red Guardian, Jimmy Woo, the Death Dealer, Shang-Chi, and Kamala Khan, who is Miss Marvel. So that's really cool. That's a great, cool announcement. Now talking about zombies, let's go over to The Walking Dead, because a bunch of Walking Dead stuff came out. Tales of the Walking Dead got its first trailer. It'll be a 6-episode anthology series that takes place in the world of The Walking Dead.
That'd be a good way to make it, to sort of mix it up. Like anthology series is. The weird thing about anthology series, they're really good or they're really bad. So I'm really hoping this one's a good one.
Yeah, I hope that they do a good job because then we get people got the new trailer for the final season of The Walking Dead. You can go see that now. And then they got spitting that nobody knew was coming, and everybody kind of peed a little in their pants when they heard. Michonne and Rick are getting their own show.
Oh shit! Really? Is it a show together or a separate show?
Show together.
Oh,
it'll be Rick, because Rick and Michonne are together, because
everyone
in the latest series.
Everyone misses Rick, I'm sure. Like everyone misses.
Yeah, Rick was supposed to get his own Walking Dead movie, but but instead, I guess this is the way they're going. Now, another trailer we got was from the DC universe, and that was Shazam: Fury of the Gods trailer.
Yeah, I forgot
which-
that all his friends got powers, which they remind me a lot of in the trailer. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. I forgot about that. So
What did you think
yeah.
about the trailer?
Yeah, I've always been sort of like on the I like Shazam just fine. Just I don't know, man.
I just love Zach Levy as that
Yeah,
character. Like
yeah,
he
he's
just,
funny.
He
He's
makes
very
like
funny.
because he gives it that boyish humor, like I think Shazam should have, or the original Captain Marvel.
Yeah, like to me, like Shazam is like the shot of humor that DC needed when it came out,
Mhm.
because DC's they're not known for how funny they are, where Marvel is.
Yeah.
So having Zachary Levy with those really funny fun one-liners, it was what DC needed. So
Also, in a clip for Black Adam, Viola Davis is returning as DCU's Amanda Waller. So congratulations to her. That was a secret.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves, the Keanu Reeves, not only gave us a new trailer for John Wick 4,
Chapter
he gave
4,
us a trailer for that, but also he's going to be headed to Netflix for Berserker, the comic book. Him, Matt Kent, and artist Ron Carney will be headed to Netflix. This is a live action movie and anime, both in the works, with later being a sequel to the comic.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Anything Keanu Reeves is attached to, I'm like, yeah, man, I got this. This
I'm
is
in. Of course I'm in.
Yeah.
Neil Gaiman's Sandman got its first trailer, which
comes out
coming
August
to
5th.
Netflix.
August
Yes,
5th, guys.
I'm looking forward to that.
I know.
Course,
Yeah, everyone.
because
I've talked to so many
named
people
Neil-
about that. I've seen many people have been like, I can't fucking wait for Sandman.
Yeah. Anybody named Neil that's giving power to my name, hey man, go for it.
Yeah.
I love the Neils of the world that do awesome stuff. AMC's Interview with the Vampire got its first trailer. And it looked kind of cool. I watched it. I don't think I sent that one to you, but
No, you did not.
as long as they pull off the stat well, man. All right, here it is. Here's the big conversation, one that's going to be the huge conversation for the next week. Marvel gives out all the details of Phase 5. Not only do they give us Phase 5, but they tell us other stuff too. Like first, they tell us in the beginning of Phase 6, we're going to get 2, not 1, but 2 Avengers movies within 6 months of each other.
The only other franchise I thought that did that was Matrix, but now they're doing this, and hey, I'm all about it. If you don't have to wait that long, you have to wait a year for that shit. I'm all about it.
The Kang Dynasty and the Secret Wars is going to be coming out now. They also announced new movies that we didn't know about, like the Multiverse Saga, Thunderbolts, which I've predicted several times on this podcast that was going to happen, and Daredevil Born Again.
Now, is that a TV show or is that a movie?
I think it's a TV show on Disney Plus.
Okay.
In fact, here's kind of let me put the captions down so we can see all of them. Here is the big thing of Phase 5. We get Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, February 17th, 2023. Secret Invasion in spring of 2023.
So what's Secret Invasion? Does that have like a flagship?
It's the Skrulls. The Skrulls from Captain Marvel. The Shapeshifters.
I remember them.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, May 5th, 2023. Echo, summer of 2023. Loki Season 2, summer of 2023. The Marvels, July 28th of 2023. Blade, November 3rd of 23. Ironheart, fall of 23. Agatha, The Covenant of Chaos, winter of 2023. Daredevil, Born Again, spring 24. Captain America, New World Order, May 3rd, 2024. And the Thunderbolts, July 26th, 2024.
I know that we're going 2 years out in some of these, so the subjects change. They'll either moved up or brought down.
Yeah.
You know, so like, yeah, look at that.
That's the whole timeline right there. Now, other things they did talk about is that man, there's a lot of different things that they went over. The Thunderbolt movie is a big one because that's all the villains coming together under Thunderbolt Ross, who is the guy who always chased the Incredible Hulk everywhere. We got She-Hulk trailer. We got a Wakanda Forever trailer, which
which
phenomenal.
is the big news, man. Like everyone was wondering how everyone was wondering how it's gonna look without T'Challa, but it's no one's he's gone but not forgotten by looking at the trailer. So yeah,
and also we get November 8th, 2024 is when Fantastic Four will be coming out. That's a big one too.
Yeah.
MODOK is going to be in the Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Okay. I mean,
not only is MODOK in the movie of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but they also announced that the one and only Bill Murray is also an Ant-Man.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah, they see him on set. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like they announced that as well. So I was really happy about that. And oh man, there's so many things going on. Cosmo the space dog is showing up. That's hilarious. I can't believe that. But I mean, that's literally I think that's all the main news so far. If I can look over for a second and see Black Adam, House of Dragon, everybody knows about that.
Yeah.
Star Trek, that thing happened with William Shakespeare. I don't know if I want to talk about that.
William Shakespeare.
Shatner. I'm sorry, Shatner did a bad
Same
thing.
person, right?
Yeah, they're both old guys that probably shouldn't open their mouths. Let's see. Nope. Lord of the Rings. We got that. National Treasure: Edge of History. That show's been advertised and coming out. And of course, that's all I got for the Comic Con.
Wow.
And I don't think we have even time for any. Let's see if I can touch on some of these real quick. So the news I actually had was, Night of the Living Dead is getting a documentary film.
Yeah, watch that.
Behind the scenes. We'll watch that. Apple Original Films, Land Causeway is going to be starring Jennifer Lawrence. She's going to be in that movie. The director from the original Mortal Kombat already has now got the green light for the second Mortal Kombat.
Okay. For a second, I was scared. I thought you were saying the Paul W.S. Anderson one. I was like, oh no, he's gonna come back for it.
Everything Everywhere All at Once returns to the theaters, and it's going to have 8 minutes of extra footage.
I feel like I'm about to go back and see that. I love that movie so much.
Rob Zombie's Monsters and Tim Burton's Netflix series Wednesday, based on Wednesday Addams, will both be coming out in September on Netflix. So they're not going to hit the theater.
Are you worried about the Monsters one?
I'm kind of a little worried now.
Well, I mean, I know you love Rob Zombie. I know you love the Monsters. What are you afraid is going to happen?
I'm afraid it's going to be like way too cheesy.
Oh,
There's a line that you need to go, and I'm afraid that's going to be. This is Peter Dinklage is joining the Hunger Games prequel, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Now, here is the cool one I like. This is a story I really wanted to cover.
Okay.
Paul White, aka The Big Show.
Yeah, your buddy.
Will be returning to AEW Pro Wrestling this upcoming Wednesday, but he will not be going as Paul White. He will not be going as The Big Show. He is going to be coming back as a character that he got the trademark for off of last year. That's right. Do you know who it is?
No, tell me.
From The Water Boy, Captain
Insano. He's going. Oh,
yes!
I love that so much.
I love that he's doing that so much.
By the way, I didn't know that. I was going to say Captain Insano as a joke.
Yes, it is Captain Insano. He's got the rights to it, and they go, and he put out a statement. Yeah, we already have the costume, we have everything, we have a whole set of how we're going to announce this. Talking about Wednesday Addams, Christina Ricci is going to be starting a Harley Quinn podcast where she plays Harley Quinn in a theatrical story.
You guys have to hear this then.
Yeah, I got to listen to that one. And let's see. Is there anything else? Nothing too big. I do got to, and Also, this week, if you hadn't noticed, Deadpool 2, and Logan are now available on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
The
we started.
first 3 R-rated movies available in the United States on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I've been. I almost thought about watching Logan last night, but I didn't feel like crying my eyes out.
Dude, I same thing. I was gonna watch Logan, and then I switched to HBO Max and watched Sin City instead. That's what I passed out to. Last but not least, we'll talk about this just because it's me, and we have to at least once talk about it. As of Monday, as of Friday, I became the Nosferatus of pro wrestling.
You mean Nostradamus?
Nostradamus. I'm sorry. I said it wrong again. Not Notre Dame.
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. Thank you. I became the Nostradamus of pro wrestling because remember 2 years ago when they announced it in Dallas, Texas, I was like, I want to go for 3 reasons. 1, I knew Stone Cold was going to have his final hoorah. Undertaker was going to go in the Hall of Fame. And number 3 is I really felt like it's going to be Vince McMahon's last WrestleMania. As of Friday, Vince McMahon has retired from pro wrestling. What are you doing? I'm in the middle of having a conversation with him, and he just like belts. Did you see that? He's just like, I don't want to be around you no more. He's just like, I just want to take off and leave you by yourself, because that's what I do. My name. Da, 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 da. Do. Are you dead? Are you still there? Oh, there you are. Sorry, Chris. What happened?
I don't know, man.
Why do you always leave me like that? It makes me sad.
Start with as of Friday.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
As of Friday, I have become known as the Nostradamus. Is that how you say it? Nostradamus of pro wrestling when I predicted the end of Vince McMahon. So Vince McMahon, as of Friday, has now retired from the WWE. There is no more.
Did you predict the sex scandal?
No. But we, in memory of Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, he's kind of gone forever, isn't he?
He's gone forever. His daughter Stephanie McMahon took over his position. Triple H took over the position of the other guy that slept with all the chicks. It's no longer working there.
You like? I know you still love Triple H, don't you?
Oh, dude, I love Triple H and Stephanie. I think they were doing a great job in a wrestling federation called NXT, and then Triple H went through a really bad heart attack, and so it is what it is. But I can't wait to I want to see what's going to happen next. Now I want to see the new because like there's just so many times you can look at something and be like, dude is going to I want this guy to go, I want this guy to be the guy, and then you'd be like, because Vince McMahon's never going to be like, hey, let's make that guy the guy. That's not a thing that Vince does ever. And so
his stranglehold's no longer over WWE, right?
Right. So for just one moment of silence for Vince Kennedy McMahon.
There we go.
If you don't know, I just played the GIF of Vince McMahon jumping in his limo years ago and it exploding. All right, let's move on. That's the news, buddy. That was the movies that suck and some of the news. So we're saying in the Equal Comic Con's news because basically that's news for nerds like us.
Yeah, so I think the next week we'll be talking about the DC stuff that was released, right? I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure whatever comes out today we'll talk about on Thursday. Don't I gotta have something. I gotta have something for them. Because we just took away half the week, man.
Yeah.
I get the news between Monday and whatever, Friday, whatever day we decided.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I think
I don't even remember what day we decided because I was drunk.
We hadn't figured that out yet. We were like, whatever, we'll figure it out.
And then tonight I gotta go work a concert, so I don't even know how I'm gonna be like.
Who's playing tonight?
Either.
Who's playing tonight?
Oh man, it's he's new. He's a good artist too. Really good artist. I was really, to be honest, I was like, okay, it's a band. It's called. Oh, man, I'm gonna mispronounce this. K-Leo.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Kaleo. Fuck. Yeah, okay, I know what you mean. Kaleo. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Kaleo.
Here, this guy. Here, I'll share. Here we go. This guy right here.
Okay. All right. Cool.
He has a bunch of songs. Yeah, he has a bunch of songs right now, and so like he's really popular. It's sold out.
Where's he playing? Where's he playing?
Oh, the greatest freaking arena in Tulsa.
You have to say it out loud.
I have to say it. You don't know?
I don't think
the punk rock kingdom in the Midwest. Literally,
tell me,
you don't know this? You're
just
the
tell me
punk
the name
rock
of the...
guy. You're from Texas and you don't know about this?
Is it
King's Ballroom?
Oh yeah, King's Ballroom. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
This is like the punk rock.
Yeah,
like,
King's Ballroom is it's where
there's so many posters and autograph pictures of some of the bands. Like literally, dude.
Every band that I love has played King's Ballroom.
Yeah. Like literally, if you came down here and you're helping me with one of these, I would be afraid that you would steal half the shit on the wall.
Yeah,
you'd run out with a Bob Dylan autograph poster.
All right, man. Are you ready to talk about this? I'm ready to talk about the bad guys, dude. The bad guys. This is
I'm just a bad guy.
Directed by
Billie Eilish.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't dislike Billie Eilish, but I don't like. I'm not. She's not for me. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, she's for me. I love Billie Eilish, dude. She's awesome. She's a badass singer.
This is directed by Pierre Riffle. He's worked in animation before, but this is his first directorial movie of like a long film. This is based on the books by Aaron Blabey. Screenplay by Ethan Cohen, not the Coen Brothers, but Ethan Cohen. You guys might remember they had a lot to do with that Garfield movie. So, but yeah, and also Tropic Thunder and Brothers and Men in Black 3. Idiocracy he did the screenplay for, so good for him. He also wrote stuff for Bees and Bud, which but this stars the amazing Sam Rockwell.
So a little about me. Who am I and why am I here talking to a bunch of little titty grabbers instead of leading my men into battle towards glorious death?
And then we got the podcast king himself, Mark Maron.
And now, people for years are coming out.
Also, Aquafina's in this. Craig Robinson's in this. We got Anthony Ramos. We also got Richard Ayoade.
Hello, Roy speaking.
Also, Zazie Beetz as Diane Foxington, the amazing Zazie Beetz.
2 days ago, I was watching a young woman who happened to have a big poop clogging her toilet.
Also, I want to mention that Sam Rockwell plays Wolf, Mark Maron plays Snake. With my name, you're a Snake. I'm just Chris. And Aquafina is Tarantula. Craig Robinson Shark. Anthony Ramos is Piranha. And then we got Richard as Professor Marmalade, who's he's a guinea pig in this, right? Professor Marmalade.
Yeah, by any means, he definitely is a guinea pig.
Yeah, and Zazie Beetz is a fox. Why don't you read the storyline for this one?
I'll be more than happy to. The storyline for this one: after a lifetime of legendary heists, notorious criminals Mr. Wolf, Mr. Snake, Mr. Piranha, Mr. Shark, and Miss Tarantula are finally caught. To avoid a prison sentence, the animal outlaws must pull off their most challenging con yet, becoming model citizens. Under the tutelage of their mentor, Professor Marmalade, the dubious gang sets out to fool the world that they are turning good.
So this is on Peacock. I was surprised to see it already. This is something that I had a little bit of interest in, but I wasn't gonna spend my time watching in theaters. But this is a fun movie, man.
This was a really fun movie. I had a good
Yeah.
time. I laughed a lot. Like,
Yeah.
It was. Oh, one second.
Yeah, sure.
I
yeah,
forgot.
geez.
Yeah. 1 second. There we go. Now we're in now we're in the lineup with the bad guys. Oh man. I go into animated movies with a grain of salt because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never know how it's going to be. You
It could be
never-
just for kids, you know. It could be like Adam Sandler too.
It could just and let's be honest, DreamWorks has burned us so many times on
Yeah.
movies coming out that we're like,
Yeah.
this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, and then we go see it, and it's like,
It's not very good.
yeah, no.
I
But,
was I was strangely compelled to see Mark Maron doing a voice in this. So I was like, okay, I don't think Mark Maron would choose something that he would think would be bad. You know what I mean?
yeah, and he did that David Bowie movie you didn't want to see ever,
Yeah, I know.
and he's all about that, and you just hated him for it.
Well, no,
You're like,
no, I didn't hate
I want to
Mark
kill
Maron.
you, Mark Maron's what you said.
I just that they're already working on a David movie with the actual music of
I
David
know.
Bowie.
But anyway, so Sam Rockwell, Mark Maron, even if they were in a room, if they weren't in a room, whatever, man, those two characters, Mr. Snake and Mr. Wolf, played right off of each other.
Yeah.
Really well. Actually, the whole group did.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
was hard for me to choose who I was going to choose vocally to grab out of these people.
Yeah.
Richard, I had to because he is like literally one of my favorite characters in all
He's
of
your boo, man. He's your boo.
Yeah, dude. Like if you ever see a T-shirt that has his character shirt from the IT crowd on it, like freaking buy that right away.
Okay.
Love it. Might be a tattoo I get in the future.
Yeah.
But this was just good, wholesome fun. These people had a good time. There was jokes in there for the adults because I think it was a PG, wasn't it?
Yeah,
PG. So like they did some of those jokes that borderline stuff, but this was just like good old fun heist movie. Good guys turn the bad guys turn good.
Animation's
you know?
great. It had style. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, and it's so the best way to say this is, and I don't mean this as a complaint or
a slag.
or a slag, but it ripped off a lot of Quentin Tarantino.
Well, yeah, I think that's the point of it. You know, it's just that-
But I think it was the point. Like it was like it had this Reservoir Dogs moment. It had its Pulp Fiction moment.
Yeah.
It had its like when they're like sitting in the booth at the diner and they're walking out the door. Like
also sort of 70s like cop movie feel to it. You know, you got that from it too. I was like you said, there's a long shot in the dinner scene. Fucking love long shots. I'm a big fan of one shot. So, and also I want to mention one of the voices in here, Alex Borstein. You guys know her basically from Family Guy. She's Lois, and she did the voice of the main cop trying to get the bad guys. So
yeah. Butter my crumpets. Yeah. She was really good in it.
I want to mention that she's Police Chief Misty Luggins was her name.
And that's the thing is about this movie was just like it was good, fun, animated, like by any means. Again, will this movie win anything? I don't know. I don't think it might. But
it might be not her best animated feature. It's really good.
Yeah. But this is one of those movies that like literally in 10 years you could pull it out and watch it and just laugh just as much as you did the first time you watched it.
Yeah. There's no it's not going to date itself. I don't think to me this is just it's real fun. And I do like the fact that they called Mr. Shark Big Tuna.
I thought you'd really like that fact. That as soon as I was like, there has to be something about The Office in this trivia because I know what the Big Tuna is. But definitely the actors who all did really well. The story was really good. It gave you a twist. I guess you could say the twist in the story,
Yeah.
where there's several twists, to be honest, that like all of a sudden you're like, oh, I did not expect the story to be going there. I didn't expect the story to be going there. And it was cool. It was awesome. It wasn't like,
I'm going to be seeing Craig Robinson doing stuff because I saw a movie with him in it last night called Tragedy Girls. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. But yeah, man, this was a surprisingly. I mean, I was obviously a little bit.
Wait a minute, Tragedy Girls, the one where the two girls like kidnapped the serial killer?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that was the right
You watched that? You watched that on Shudder because I saw that last night, right?
Yeah. Talking about Shudder, dude, I was just sitting here looking, and
Dude, they just got so much shit on there. It's amazing how much good stuff's coming out on that.
This is Guar just got released on there.
That's like a 3-hour documentary about them.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour documentary about 30 plus years of iconic metal. It has Weird Al Yankovic and Thomas Lennon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that later, dude.
You guys also we talked about Beavis and Butthead just a couple of episodes ago, and they're big fans of Guar. They think Guar the shit. And,
Guar.
But we're not talking about Guar. We're talking about the bad guys. The bad guys. We had very funny. I think you could be any age and enjoy this one, honestly.
Yeah. This was, I think, everybody. I mean, and there's references to different things here and there in this movie that, like, if you're
for the adults,
for not just the adults, but like if you're just watch movies in general, you'd be able to catch very easily.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it just me and my wife, and we don't plan to have kids, and that's fine. This movie's for everyone.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
That's right. You got quotes for this one?
Of course, I got quotes for this one. This
All
one
right,
had a
let's
bunch of little quotes. Name one food better than cake. Guinea pig. Happy birthday, Mr. Grumpy Pants. I think I hate all of you. You know you fart when you lie. Yeah, we may be bad, but we are so good at it. I made a lot of enemies in the world. All of them. I hate you the most. That meteorite didn't just put a hole in your city, but a hole in our hearts.
Aww.
Let's make like a wolf and get the pack out of here. My cousin got hit on the head with an anchor. Now he just swims in circles. Yeah?
Yeah, I got you.
Do you know what that's from?
No, tell me.
That's from Shark Tales.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't like Shark Tales.
Yeah, but still, that's a reference to that DreamWorks movie Shark Tales.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What's the sound? It's screaming, but no one is terrified. Crazy is what I bring to the party, Chico. Tonight's headline: change is impossible. You should always judge a book by its cover, and all stereotypes have been affirmed. It's not just a meteorite. Told you it was a butt. Where did you learn that? Oh, I'm kind of a natural. Okay. Mostly YouTube. Well, butter my crumpets. I want to go on a girls' trip. Now we got some time to get acquainted. So we're not so scary, are we? And that's the end of those. That was the last line, I think.
All right, man. What's your score in this one? I gave my score last time. So what's your score in the bad guys?
3.9, man. This is really good. I mean, by any means, it's not the best anime movie of all time, but this is very rewatchable. I could rewatch it right now and be okay with it.
Yeah, my score's a little bit lower, 3.8, but I enjoyed this movie. I was I don't want to say surprised because I said that it had good people attached to it, but it was a very fun movie, very fun, and I was engaged the whole time, you know. So you 3.9, you 3.8. What is the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes?
62.
93%.
Whoa!
The audience
People agree
says,
with me.
yeah, as the audience says, bad guys eye-watching animation. I'm sorry, bad guys eye-catching animation will entertain the kids. Parents will appreciate the movie's message, and the wall-to-wall jokes will keep the whole family laughing. Now, what does the Big Bad Mean Critic score on this one?
If they're so high, then 73.
88%. Certified.
Dang, I was way off on everything today.
Critics' consensus is fast-paced, funny, and full of colorful visual appeal. The Bad Guys is good news for audiences seeking options the whole family can enjoy. Yeah, 100%. I enjoyed this movie. I think that if you feel like a little clean fun for some bad guys, I think you'll find a lot to like about this. You know?
I mean, it's awesome, man. I liked it. It was the two movies we watched. The two movies that I've watched.
These were pleasant little movies you can watch.
Yeah, these were just fun, good-hearted. Nothing's gonna change the world, but
yeah, they're worth watching for sure. Like
I mean, I definitely would watch them again, both of them. In fact, the other one I might watch again just tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta watch next week. We're watching Nope and the Gray Man. Where I'm very excited about the Nope. Very excited to talk about that.
We're not watching that.
Nope.
No.
Nope. We're watching Nope and the Gray Man, which is on Netflix. That Ryan Gosling's back, baby, and I can't wait. So,
all right, here's a question that's from the internet. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready for it.
If you could only drink with one person of all these cartoon legends that are drinkers, which one would you choose? Archer Sterling.
Yeah.
Peter Griffin. Rick from Rick and Morty. Bender from Futurama.
Mm-hmm.
Or gosh dang it, what's the alien's name from American Dad? Roger. Alien. Yeah.
I do Roger. 100% Roger. I think I'd be the least likely to Archer, and Archer's danger all around, Rick,
but Roger,
danger.
you might end up in a different universe. Well,
That's
I know.
true.
I mean, same thing with Rick, but Rick does like very. He doesn't care if you live or die.
I guess Peter Griffin would be the safest to drink with. Like if I was just trying to have a good time,
Yeah, right. And like if you
Yeah.
just want to be in the pub.
Yeah.
But like I feel like Rick would take you to you'd get drunk and then like go to some portal world.
Yeah.
And Roger, you might end up naked next to. And so it just matters how you want to roll on that one,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there are no drinkers in this one. I mean, there was a bar that the snake could bind. But Mr. Snake.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
All right, we good with this one? I guess we got all the movies in. Chris, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Yeah,
All
so
right.
I got stuff to do after this. I got making chili for dinner tonight. Pretty excited, but I gotta eat lunch. I haven't eaten yet, so. All right, man.
Understandable.
All right, you can find Silent Movies on Sunsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/Movies Podcast. We're on Twitter at Movies Podcast, on Instagram at Movies Podcast. Yeah, you just want to find shirts with our logo on it or stuff that Neil made. Go to bonfire.com/Movies something to do. Forgot to mention with Patreon at patreon.com/Suck, and we have Twitch and MTS Podcast. And where you find podcasts, you can find Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. I was pretty late about putting out the edited version last week, but it's out now. But yeah, I'm gonna be better about this one this week. And I think that's it. What do you got for us, pal? What do we do for small businesses?
If you have a small business or you have friends that are in a small business, you can call us, message us, send us a link. We'll be more than happy to help them promote right here on our podcast to the, millions of viewers, thousands of downloaders. We want to make sure your business gets all the love in the world because we love you, and that's the way we are. Right?
Good? Yeah, I think I'm good.
Are you good? Yeah. That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, sometimes, guys, if you try to force yourself on that princess, remember, you are the bad guy. Have a good night.
right, guys, thanks for listening. That's the show.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for stalking us. We like it when you guys stalk us.
Mhm.
Some of you lasted the whole time. One point, there's like 20 viewers. It's weird. I think that was just because somebody went to my Twitter. I don't know. All right. Man, yeah. All right. Everybody have a good night.